Hi guys, in this lecture we are going to learn about .ignore file. Okay, so sometimes in some cases we don't want to upload some files on GitHub, but we want to put that file in this folder. So in that case, we can use a .gitignore file. So it can be file or it can be folder which we want to ignore or which we don't want to upload on GitHub. So we can create a gitignore file. So in Linux, you can simply right click and open the terminal. Just ignore this tab if you don't use Anaconda. Okay. So now we can create gitignore file by this command touch gitignore. In Windows, this is the same. You can open cmd in the folder in which you want to create a ignore file. So in the folder you have the .git folder. In the same folder, in the same path, you need to create .git ignore file. Okay, so I'm creating this, and here we have .git ignore file. Okay, and I'm creating a folder and a file. So this is venv. Okay, I'm creating the random name venv, and I'm creating a one file. Like I'm so let's write demo dot csv. Okay, so it will create an csv file, and I want to ignore this type of files. Okay, so the extension could be anything. It could be zip, it could be text, it could be excel. Okay, so there is no problem with extension. So whatever folder or file you want to ignore uploading on GitHub, then open the git ignore file. Okay, so write if it is a folder, then write the folder name like venv. This is the folder name which I want to ignore. And if you have one file like this demo.csv which you want to ignore, then write that file name. Okay, demo.csv, something like this. But if there is a chances that there will be multiple csv files, there will be multiple excel files or zip files, you want to ignore all the zip files, all the csv files, all the excel files, then what you need to write is just star, and after that dot, and then file extension. Okay, so if you want to ignore all the csv file available in that folder, then you can write star.csv. If you want to ignore all the zip file available in that folder, you can write star.zip. Okay, so save this file and now close the file. Okay, in command prompt in terminal. Now if you try to now check the status, then you will have only gitignore file. Gitignore file will be uploaded on the GitHub. There is no way to not upload it. But we are seeing that if we try to when in the previous videos we checked that if we try to check the status of the git, then we can see all the file available in the folder. Okay, so venv is not showing right now, then demo.csv is not showing right now. Demo.txt we already committed and pushed into the GitHub. So it means our .gitignore is working perfectly fine. Okay, so venv and demo.csv we don't want to upload on GitHub. Okay, so we write that file name in .gitignore file, so it is working perfect. Okay, so whatever the file you don't want to upload on the GitHub, then just create a .gitignore file. Okay, and just write that file name or folder name, or if you want to ignore all the particular extension file like csv, if you want to ignore all the csv file, then you can write something like this star.csv. Okay, if you want to ignore zip files, all the zip files available in the folder, then write star.zip. Okay, so save that and close the file. Now if we want to, if we suppose we have created suppose we are creating one more file like a touch demo1.txt. Okay, and I'm writing in this I am Ronak. Okay, so I write I am Ronak, and I'm closing the file. And if we try to check a git status now, then we are seeing that demo1.txt is uploaded. Okay, we can see in untracked files, while we are not seeing demo1 demo.csv and venv folder, because we have written these file names, okay, in .gitignore. file. Okay, so git will be ignore whatever the files or file names or folder names available in this .gitignore file. Okay, so it is very useful file for in the type of condition where we don't want to upload some files. Okay, so now we can just track the files using git add space dot command, and after that we need to commit, or we can check the status of the file. All the files will be tracked by the git folder. Then we can commit using git commit command. For message we can write -m, and in single quotes or double quotes you can write a message that uploaded demo1.txt, demo1 file you can write. Okay, so git commit message is write commit message which has meaning. Okay, so for the tutorial I'm writing like this, but in the professional work the commit will be meaningful. Okay, so I'm committing this, and now I want to upload these changes. Okay, upload these changes into the github. So what I will write, git push dash u origin master, or we can simply write git push. Okay, so I will provide my username on github and my password for github. So I'm seeing this message means the our task means whatever the file I am writing this right now. Okay, so demo1.txt gitignore will be uploaded on the github, is uploaded on the github. So I can check that in this. So I will just backspace it and refresh it. So here we have demo1.txt, and in that I have written that I am Ronak, and you can check .gitignore file in which we have write the venv and star.csv. Means anyone who is seeing this repository can know that this type of files is ignored. Okay, is not uploaded. Okay, so every time gitignore is very useful. So try to use it, try it on your system, try to check it that is working or not. Okay, and if you encounter any problem or errors, just try to let me in the comment section so I can make your solution. Okay, so this is it from my side. Try it out.